What's up, everybody? Jason Allen, jasonallenonline.com. So I was watching, it was a piece that they did on 60 Minutes on Matt Stone and Trey Parker, the creators of South Park. Now, this one came out, this is a piece that they did like 10 years ago, but I was just recently watching it on YouTube. So they were just talking about their success with the show and with their animated films and even with their musical, The Book of Mormon. They've actually won several Tonys, I believe, is the awards that they give for musicals. They've won several Tonys for The Book of Mormon. So they're quite successful. And what's interesting is they were showing the creative process of South Park. And so basically what happens is every Monday, they're kind of in this Monday morning, they start off in this non-discrete like conference room. There's the two of them, Matt Stone and Trey Parker, and then they've got 2 or 3 writers on the show with them. So there might be 4 or 5 people in the room total. They're just sitting around drinking coffee. One of them gets up, there's a whiteboard in the room, and they just start throwing out ideas. And they start saying, okay, so what's going on in the world right now? And they talk about current events, everything that's going on. And they just start writing down all of the stuff that's going on in the world. And then they start branching out on, okay, what can we do with this? How can we tie it back into what the kids in South Park are going through, and what can we do with this concept? And, they reach dead ends, obviously. They try one idea, that kind of goes to a dead end, and they try another. That goes a little farther, but hits a dead end. Finally, within a couple hours, they get one where they basically map out the entire show of what they're going to do for that week. And so then over the next few days, they write the script, and then on like Thursday and Friday, they send it to the animators, and then they start recording the voices. The show is due on Saturday afternoon, and due to Comedy Central. And in over 10 years of the show, they've never missed a deadline. So Matt Stone actually said that he spent many Friday nights all night, that he can't count how many weeks he spent up all night working on the show to complete it before the deadline on Friday night. So the point of that is number one, Matt Stone and Trey Parker are gifts to our country. They are brilliant comedians, have done some really funny things. If you've never seen Team America World Police, you're missing out. You need to go see that. But anyway, or you need to rent that, I should say. One of the funniest things ever made. But also is just kind of how to look at content creation. So obviously we've talked about this before, and we'll talk about it again and again and again. Really, the idea of online business is creating content around whatever it is you're selling and whoever you are selling to. So you can use current events. You can think about a story that you witnessed, something that you saw. You could look at a piece in your house and where you bought it. Just think of a story, any story, tie it back into whatever you're selling, or tie it back into any kind of lesson that can help your market. It's as simple as that. Now, obviously, it takes some practice, but it really is that simple. If you're watching something, I'll give you an example. I'm watching a video on YouTube. I see the way these guys get content. I tell that story. I say, hey, do your content in the same way. I turn it around back to my target market, which is making money online. All you have to do is the same thing. Pay attention. Go out. Live your life. What's going on? And then you should also be reading and or listening to marketing training every day. And so you could tie some kind of story that happens out there in the world, the real world, quote unquote. You could tie some kind of a marketing lesson into that story. And this makes compelling content that people want to listen to, people want to share, and influences people to buy whatever it is you're selling. So I hope that helped. Go out, live your life, pay attention, create some content, and get it out to your target market. Head on over to jasonallenonline.com for more free training, and we'll talk tomorrow.